That was Joshua. Sorry, everyone.
Alright, so back with top 8. Don't get confused with the scores, they're changed right now. We have Eigen Heidt, current European champion, and also the newest addition to Complexity Car Gaming. And
Playing Shaddoll.
Playing Shaddolls, yep. And on the right side we have Maximilian Kautz from Germany, and he is playing Qliphort. He's playing Qliphort, and
well, we can.
das weiß ich nicht. Probier's mal aus. Okay, both players still shuffling.
We have access to the deck lists.
Yep.
And what we can say is the Maximilian didn't quite made his build for burning abyss like the majority of players today. In fact, he's not maining maxis or anything, but just a triple copy of Night Beam, which mostly is gonna not put any work. But he's maining 2 copies of Monarch Stormfort.
Monarch Stormfort?
Yeah, which is gonna put a lot of work.
Is he also siding fiends?
Yeah, yes. And he's siding the third and double Majesty fiend.
Okay.
So that's mainly the thing to look about.
Okay.
So outside of that, he's not having really.
But Eugen is also playing a good amount of spell trap removal in the main deck. Probably more than usual, more than we saw from Umut in top 16 and also his opponent. He's playing a double MST, which we didn't see in Umut's deck. He side decks them. And Eugen is also playing Shadow games.
And maining Felis,
which is good for tempo in this matchup.
Which is a really good card in this matchup.
Especially if you don't draw it.
Yeah.
So this is Joshua Schmidt commentating alongside Marcelo Barberi. And we're about to start. Let's see who is going first.
So, Maximilian is going first, and that's quite a good advantage. But let's see if he has the scout.
I would still let him go first to come. So
yeah,
I really would.
Yeah, I know. It's true. What happened?
Macht einfach.
1 second, guys.
Yeah, the guy with the life points is having a little bit of a problem, but we're just gonna play on. So it looks like no tool.
And no sacrifice neither?
Maybe? He didn't pass yet. Did he pass?
No, he has skill drain, so I think he's gonna set up a bunch of traps and just... I think he has double skill drain.
Okay.
And Night Beam for sure. Yeah. Eugen on his sides has double monster Denkoseka, which is gonna be quite good. Denkoseka here is I like it. It's gonna be quite good here. I think that's a fusion. I mean, I don't know what.
If he has a fusion, the Denkoseka is quite nice here.
Yeah, it's probably a fusion.
If he is smart, he will also
flip skill drain now.
No, I mean Eugen, he's also gonna play the Shadow games immediately on his opponent's turn because he knows that the deck usually has.
Yeah, as I said, he flips instantly skill drain. That's a good move. Eugen draw into my top mathematician. which kind of makes the black dragon alive though. So maybe that's a lure darkness now.
Yeah, it might be. Yes, it is. No,
No,
it's
no,
foolish.
foolish.
That's a good card.
Yeah.
Maybe he has to go for dragon here.
But I'm quite positive I saw the second publish king.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
that's actually pretty devastating.
Yeah, that would be quite nice. Yeah,
Skill Drain is one of the best cards against Shaddoll.
he only plays 2 copies though, so.
So you would have to have both. It is
Let's see,
Skill Drain being destroyed.
I really think yes. Yes, that. Shuffling is really strange. Let's see.
Dragon targeting Skill Drain. Yeah, I do know the other pairings. We have Alpay Engin facing against Nick Leichnitz, both of these actually from Cologne and good friends. We have Federico Zuppini facing another good friend of his, is Luigi Alisci, both of them from Italy. And the last pairing is Umutarian versus Florian Behrendt. Yeah, so I think all top 8 is Qliphort, Shaddoll and Burning Abyss now.
Yeah.
We had some non-meta decks in top 16 like Girgia and Evil Swarm, but now it's all
Yeah,
the
now
big
they
3.
are gone.
Yep. Kautz thinking really long about this dragon.
Yeah, it's really.
Kind of unnecessary, right? Like if you have skill, then just use it.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah. So he did open both copies, which is really lucky.
It's
I
like
mean, it's
one of the best cards against Shaddoll.
Yeah. And now, yeah. Eugen just has to roll this. And hope he doesn't draw the scout next turn.
Yeah, that would be sick.
Yeah. I mean, he could steal if he wants to.
Yeah, a big point now is if he is going to use Shadow Games right now, or if he's going to get it Night Beamed.
Does he have shadow games? You saw
Yes,
it?
he does have it, and he's going to get Night Beamed.
What the hell?
He should.
Oh, I need to black the someone.
Ill skill. No, nothing special about the Evil Swarm list. Pretty standard for this format. It will be posted online though. We will post all top 16 deck lists.
This is.
That's so bad. Top deck summoners art.
I think that's the correct.
You don't think it?
I think you just go for a swing, like with a shell or a disc, and just.
You can't double tribute though.
No, just go for the normal. It's negated.
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah,
It's like
sure.
it's
28.
I mean, I think that's the way. Like, okay.
Yeah, I probably agree. Yeah, there's no need to make it 27.
I mean, they still need to deal with both scouts and skill drain.
Yeah,
so now you gave them time basically. Like, oh, then Koseka being set by Eugen is like.
Yeah, he needs a light monster for the
Yeah.
color serpent. What is that?
Upstart?
Yep. Into another monster.
Shadow Beast. Yeah.
Oh gosh. He's only running 2, but he's still drawing it here.
Doesn't look good.
Nope, it does not look good for Eugen here. You can maybe survive a few turns with the dragon. Yep.
Yeah, I was about to say you have to do this move.
And he's also setting Mathematician to draw
Yeah.
a card. But the tool is gonna get him in 1 or 2 turns.
He may No, I don't think it's.
Oh, bottom is also pretty annoying.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I don't see.
It depends. If he draws a monster, he may be actually just almost done.
I don't think Maximilian could have asked for a better hand here.
Yeah. I draw carrier.
Carrier?
Carrier, yeah. So what you can do is like bounce back, add something, a special 5/6 is not nothing. 5/6 plus 600. Yeah, he has 6/2 access to damage, so that's nothing.
You're sure it's not game?
Yeah. Because
What scale
this
is-
key is negated.
Yeah, but you can search at the scale. No.
No, you can do 6/2 maximum.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right. If it would have done my move, it would have been game. If going with the face the next previous round and
Yeah,
going for
that's
the 2/8, like that would have been game, yeah. But I mean, still,
Still a good position for him though.
I don't really see what Shadow Games is gonna be too slow at this point. Just the MST and nothing really. And at the same time, I don't really think the Maximilian is gonna pendulum from the extra deck right now. Because risking the Shadow Fusion.
No, Maximilian being at 62 is right.
Yeah, it's another sacrifice, so it's really into this sacrifice.
He likes sacrifices.
It's gonna go carrier and sacrifice again.
I don't see that. Okay. I mean, he's at the point in the game where you really can't do
Yeah,
anything.
you know, you want, you just.
Eugen is gonna get one card, but there's another upstart. I'm gonna lose 27 here. Eugen definitely needs a combination of 2 cards here to come back. Let's draw. Wyver Booster is. It's not too bad to have Wyver Burster here, but the upstart needs to bring in.
If he draws into a fusion or an MST, that's good. Another Wyver.
Another Wyver.
Could have done Exeton.
Yeah, if he drew MST, he could have done Exeton, but then still he
Also
would.
the fusion, like, no, the fusion would have been good.
Yep. Nope, there's no hope here.
Dude, yeah.
He's just gonna try to survive the turn here. He's probably gonna be able to survive, isn't he? Yeah. The problem is by setting the Squamata here, he basically gives up because he needs Squamata.
No, that's game.
Is it?
Because he can search a
tribute?
level shoot and bounce back both and pendulum bam back.
Oh yeah.
He can pendulum like 4 monsters.
Yeah, there's no way here. Yep, that is going to be game 1.
Game 1. It's over.
Unless he like fucks up or anything, but I don't see it happening here. He also drew emptiness, so ill skill winning.
Let's see. Is he gonna do it?
Yep.
Yeah. That's game.
Unless he searches the wrong scale here.
Double helix.
And Eugen knows what's up.
And Eugen.
He's gonna skip.
The other guys.
So they're gonna have a quick break, side decking, and we'll be right back. Okay, so let's once again look over these side decks here.
Okay, so
For Eugen, we have quite a bit of spell trap removal, MST, Twister, and Fairy Wind in this side deck, and a bottomless trap hole as well. We'll probably see that too. And for
like
Maximilian,
we were saying before, he just has the third copy of Stormfall,
Oh,
along
yeah.
with a double Fiend
okay, so he's probably
and
gonna.
double Shadow Mirror. So that's.
Mhm.
So I mean, I think the Shadow Mirror is gonna matter the much, since Eugen is bringing in quite a few spell and shop removal. But yeah, the Majesty is definitely gonna matter. Yeah, because
Interestingness now if Eugen is gonna go first or let
yeah.
Maximilian start. Going second against Qliphort is obviously risky because you will not be able to prevent the first scout search if he has it. But if you side in all these spell trap removals, you might
You
go
don't
first,
wanna go first,
with
yeah.
a terrible hand with like 2 MSTs and a Fairy Wind or something like that. And yeah,
Let's see the decision. Yeah, I think he
let him go first. Yeah. I think that's honestly what I would do too.
So seems like
That's a good
couple
hand.
spell removal.
It's a good kind.
I think he has MSD.
No, it's in Allure. Is it?
So we go.
Definitely has a Shaddoll feeling.
Yeah.
So Maximilian going first. Does he have Tool? Maybe not, because he probably would have played it already.
I think he has a really similar hand. You can see Vanity and Fence.
Okay.
Exactly this?
I really can't tell. Yeah, he does not have Tool. Does not look like it.
Only a couple vectors.
That
So as
is-
we were saying, the decision proved to be.
Good news for Eugen.
Let's
And
see.
he draws another Shadow
Shadow
Games.
Games.
That's also a good draw here, considering Qliphort has a slow start.
Yeah.
Shadow Games is an excellent draw.
And he has also a 19 beater, which is quite good.
Right here, yeah. Unless Skill Drain.
Yeah, but he has the MST.
Oh, he does have it.
I
Okay.
think. Or is it the Allure? I don't know, maybe that's
He's not playing Ultra Rare MST, I know that.
okay, then that's probably.
He is playing dual terminal MSTs. I was looking over his deck earlier. So the card in the middle of his hand might actually be an MST. No, it's Shaddoll Fusion. Okay. Alpay Engin is still in, yes. He's right now playing the top 8 in a Burning Abyss mirror match.
Oh no, that's Foolish Burial again.
Is it foolish?
Yeah,
Okay.
one of them. The other one I really
So
can't
to be honest, I see Eugen winning this game quite easily with this hand. Is a good hand for him this time.
Yeah, Foolish Burial is the first thing activated.
There should be a top 16 bracket on our website in the written coverage. So
I don't know if I agree with the random beast draw, since he needed the material for the fusion. So
you think he should go for Hedgehog?
I mean,
Yeah, probably. He does draw mathematician does. Is skill.
yeah, I mean, I guess you want to make live the fusion before drawing randomly.
Yep, I agree.
So
Mathematician is gonna be
wants to
summoned.
force the skill chain. Face the water.
Yep. If there is a skill drain, we'll probably see El Shaddoll Fusion being chained.
And
There's no skill
probably La Bestia. Felis is gonna come here.
Yep. It's gonna go into emptiness though, we know that. And there is La Bestia,
Yeah,
Felis,
here she is.
and it's gonna attempt to be special summoned. We do know that Maximilian has an emptiness face down.
You can hear screams from Federico Zoppini
Why?
complaining about these
Oh.
throws, but
Uh,
we'll see. Yeah, emptiness of course being chained.
yep. Is he gonna chain the fusion? Yep. He will.
I saw the Yed already. Ah, no, Yed, yeah,
Yep.
he drew into mathematician.
Yep,
yeah.
yep.
Of course. That's pretty good.
And he has a old dragon, so
Yeah,
that's
though,
gonna.
to be honest, I would probably think about popping this card.
Why?
Because that could easily be the...
Sacrifice?
I mean, you have the spin and chop bait.
Oh.
Wow, that's the only out.
Yeah, that is really the only card you could have right there.
That's pretty bad.
It is really sad, actually.
Yeah, that's really not you talk. Because now he has a bit down.
And he drew Summoner's Art.
It doesn't really matter, but yeah, he has quite a few monsters, I think. So that's gonna matter in the sense that you can just play the beat down.
Yeah. But he has a Shadow game, so it's gonna be bring Falco in the end phase. So I think Eugen can really capitalize on the fact that Maximilian has no back row left.
Yeah.
Here, and he does have the out for the tool, so that's not gonna be a problem here.
So the match between Alpai and Nick is over.
Is it?
I think so. Alpai. Alpai won.
Alpai is gonna advance to the top 4.
Yeah.
While we see a fairy
Going
wind.
back to the match, yeah, fairy wind of course being used.
And no second tool from Maximilian, obviously.
Let's see now. He can... Yeah, he's looking for his rank course now.
What's he gonna do?
He can go into Dweller.
Dweller is fine, you think?
No, I wouldn't, like, because you
Yeah.
risk fusion like badly.
Oh yeah. Especially if you have no background.
I mean, the moves you can do is also tributing the addict, but still.
No, I would just summon.
Yeah, I would just play the beat down
Probably,
game.
yeah.
No, Alpai is playing Burning Abyss.
Yes.
Since you asked,
And Alpai is the opponent of the winner of this pairing in the top 4.
As I said,
Oh, Majesty's Field.
wow. As we said, Majesty could prove. I think this is like absolutely devastating. He's probably Eugen is probably left with BLS, Snatch Steel, or Reigeki to survive this.
Not realize. What is the spell? What is the spell? It's a lure.
Let's see.
Nope.
One.
Nope.
Double. My gosh. Yeah, those are literally the free cards he has, unless he has a live monster, but he doesn't. So.
Sad draw here. But that's why I don't like Majesty's Fiend in Qliphort, because it's like your opponent could have easily drawn a Snatch or a Black Luster here.
Yeah.
It's like, and if he draws an out, you have just one card left. I don't know. It's just way too risky, I think, because you don't know if it hits him hard right now or does not. So yeah, Helix.
Yeah, he hasn't.
Sacrifice. Sure.
Yeah, it's
4,500.
he only has one turn.
One turn.
Now, yeah.
A light monster is gonna be fine actually, because
Yeah, light monster is fine.
you can send core with fusion, and that is
MST. He can just survive one more, but like
one more. Yeah.
he's really sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna. But that
And
also cuts the BLS as an out because it's gonna remove the only light. I think. So that's really.
Is it MSC? Yeah, it's MSC.
Yeah. He reduced that to Reigeki and Snatch Steel. That's it.
Yep. Pretty sad games.
There's another play which is also going, but
That's not gonna prevent it from getting summoned.
Trying to imply that
Nice try.
that's an effect, but yeah. Top deck. If that's a monster, that's over. No.
is not a monster. Eugen is gonna get one more turn, but he can't even draw BLS because he does not have a light anymore.
Literally.
Yep. The set cards are
Snatch, steal, or
Snatch would be not even that good.
no, Snatch or just Regeki. But Regeki, no, Regeki's game many. No, Regeki, yeah. Snatch or Regeki.
Yeah, but even if you're Raigekis,
Yeah, it's still bad, but I mean, still you can play. Let me see.
Shaddoll, it's gonna get core out of the
Core,
deck.
yeah.
Maybe just remove the one death draw.
Just to, yeah, to cut the one death draw.
Yeah, I agree on that play.
Yeah, because he realizes he only has those two outs. So
Yes.
Let's see
Eugen
these.
waiting for the snatch still.
Snatch steal. Cut.
No.
And that's okay.
Sad games, but Maximilian Kautz is gonna take it. And it's gonna face Alpay Engi in top 4.
Top 4.
Right. So, yeah, guys, hope you're enjoying this stream so far. Share it with your friends, and we'll be back with the top 4 soon.